Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you? Well, I hope everything is copacetic. As for me, how are you, baby crone? I'm great. How are you?
Baby Crone is doing good.
Well, you look fabulous.
Oh, thank
well,
you.
Anyway, this day we're going to talk about no other than Sisterwives.
Yes.
So, go ahead on and bring them on. Let's just get into it. Kody, my Kody, you know that this man irked me to no end. However, I like Kody. However, I got some issues. One of the issues that I'm curious about before we even get started, I wonder, has he ever hit any of these women? Have he ever pushed them? Has he ever did anything? Because the way he talks to them is so degrading and so demoralizing. It's uncomprehendable that they sit under it. I got a lot to get into. I'm not saying that he hit them. It just seemed abusive, the way they sit. And another thing that I have watched this closely, how none of them never say anything to Robyn. Robyn gets to have the full range to say anything out of her mouth, whether she's right or wrong or indifferent. They sit back and say nothing. I am curious about that. So with that being said, baby Crone,
yes,
I got issues. Look, I'm not saying Kody hit anybody. I'm just going to be 100. He looks very abusive. Let me go another way. He looks suspect. Now, in spite of it all, I like Kody because that is not the Kody that I have known for the last 10 years. I don't know this Kody. I don't know Kody. Now, I'm curious to know what was he like off of camera. Because this doesn't make sense. How can your kids love you and now your kids don't like you? You lost the wife. Everything is in mayhem and disorder and you still oblivious. No, this is not real. I think this is some bull. I don't buy it. This is my opinion and we're going to get into why. Start, baby Crone. What would you like to say?
Well, first we're going to start off the episode. We're in episode 9 of Sisterwives. And we learned a little bit more about Truly, who is the daughter of Christine.
And Kody.
Mm-hmm. And we learned that Truly goes to Isabel, the oldest daughter, for advice after hearing that Kody and Christine are getting a divorce. So Isabel and Truly have gotten to bond a lot over this divorce. And it's also going to be hard for the two of them to part ways.
Isabel and who?
Isabel and Truly.
Isn't Isabel Truly's sister?
Yeah, and Isabel's the one that's moving to...
Isn't Isabel the one who had the surgery?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Truly's staying with Christine, and Isabel's moving to a different...
Well, Truly is... The issue is not about Truly for me. Okay, so I don't really want to make this about Truly because it's not about Truly. Truly is safe, snug as a bug in a rug with her mother. Now, this newfound love that Kody has is bizarre to me. It is bizarre. And let me say this about Truly. It would be no way in hell that I will allow my baby girl to stay there in that house with Robyn. No way. No way will you get a bedroom. No way. You didn't do it all these years. Don't even think about it, my friend. Well,
yes.
Anyway.
And he wants her to stay 3 to 4 days of the week. So they can have 50-50.
No, you can see her every other weekend. How about that? She's in school. Let's see how well that works. You know what? Why? So you can get her in the house and mess with that little girl's head? There is no limit to what Kody and Robyn would do. Clearly, Robyn is all up in Kody's head. Point blank, period. Now, go ahead to the next thing. And I have another question. I don't know if anybody peeped this, but I've been curious about this. Okay. Why did Robyn laugh? When Robyn heard that Christine was leaving, the first thing she did, she chuckled. She never laughed at anything. This is my interpretation and what I received from it. Everything I say is allegedly because I wasn't there, but I have strong feelings on what I'm saying. Why did she laugh? She never laughs at anything, but she laughed. She chuckled and then said, oh, it was like I was just like pushed out of an airplane. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm come on. That was a laugh of relief, like one down and one more to go. That's what it seemed like. Why? Because what it really seems like to me is that what's her name? Mary, okay. Mary and Robyn got a plan to get rid of 2 wives and bring in 2 more. So Robyn could be the head of it all. This is what it looks like. I don't know if she can play it, but if this is what it is, I already peaked your game. I don't trust you. It just seems this is too messy. This is too messy, too unreal. It's no way. The way that Kody talked to Christine on this last episode, and they sat there. It is no way. Even Janelle sat there. You got up and hugged her. You said everything in the confessional, but you sat there. I'm curious, how abusive is Kody?
Because he popped off at the
and then they had to cut it off at the end. What kind of bull S is that? Stop it all that. You ain't got to do all that. It's unnecessary. It's like these soap operas. You play in games. Look, all I'm saying is Christine, we know, is gone.
Yes.
And Christine, if you happen to run across this video by the old Crones, just remember, don't trust your child over there with Robyn and your ex, I don't want to say husband, I don't know what it was, whatever, your ex-mate. Why? Because I don't trust Robyn. She laughed. And I'm like that. When the Bible said, they're religious folks, the Bible said when Sarah laughed, God asked Abraham, why did Sarah laugh? I'm asking, why did Robyn laugh? Don't tell me it was a nervous laugh. Robyn never laughed. She wasn't crying. And then she pulls down tears. What tears? What? Tears of happiness? Go ahead.
She a good actor.
I don't know if she's a good actress. I know one thing. She got her hooks all in Kody. And you know what? When Kody look up one day, he going to be under Robyn's feet and everybody going to be gone. Besides Mary and Robyn. And Robyn going to run the show. Why? Because it looks like to me that Kody done had a nervous breakdown on screen because he can't accept the fact. You know, not all the time when people have nervous breakdown, they lose their mind. Sometimes you just have a nervous breakdown, a breakdown mentally where you can't, where you just, everything is delusional. He's living a delusion. He's already done a stress that he's living in polygamy hell. I don't understand why he just won't accept and acknowledge. I know why he won't accept and acknowledge that it is Robyn who he favored. You know why? Because Robyn won't allow him to. Every time he denies it.
Yes, even she denies it.
She denies it.
Mm-hmm. But
living in a almost a $1 million home. Because you know when they sell it, he's going to put it up. So go ahead. Come on.
Yes, we also learned a little bit about Isabel and that she's staying with Maddie, who I believe is the daughter of Janelle, and they live in North Carolina. So that was a far trip that they took. But
no, that's not where Judy gonna live.
No, Isabel.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And Isabel thought it would be good that her and her mother take a break because she said that she really was there for her mama when her mama was going through all these things. Her mother, they've been through a lot. And you know what? Kody is in denial. You're talking about gaslighting. The only person who's being gaslit is Kody himself by Robyn.
Yes.
And you know what? It's so
right.
pathetic. I don't even hate Robyn anymore. I don't hate her. She's a zero. She came in this marriage with, 2 or 3 kids by another man. And yet, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, all their children are by Kody. Think about that. This is so lopsided. And you're going to tell me they don't see it? You're going to tell me they're going to be so oblivious you're living in $1 million home? Really?
But speaking of that, it reminded me of a statement I heard Janelle say where she said that she had to pick between her kids and Kody, that she would choose her kids over Kody, and allegedly her dogs too. But that just shows you how much the bonds between Kody and his sister wives are just deteriorating in our face.
It's nothing. He doesn't even sleep with any of them.
No.
The only one who occupy his time, and that is Robyn. And you know what? And Robyn come from a marriage where there was only one. And this is what either she's trying to get, because she ain't got to worry about Mary.
No, she do not.
But she do have to worry about Janelle. So she get rid of Janelle, she's free. And I could see her working her magic with those fake tears. Her tears don't bother me. What tears? She laughed. When she went, I was like, did she laugh? She was relief. That was a laugh of a relief. And the only way she can have a comeback is with, I felt like somebody pushed her out of a plane, something to that effect.
Yes.
Girl, go on with yourself. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, so we learned that the woman that Mary has been hanging out with is named Jen, and that is her best friend. Her best friend is married. But Jen is staying the summer with Mary at the house.
And she wanted us to know that Jen is married.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Mary is gay or bisexual, because it runs in their family. Isn't Robyn's daughter gay? It's not Robyn. Isn't Mary's daughter gay? Pull it up. Just look at it real fast. Put your next question in there. The next thing as you look that up, so I can be talking about it.
Well, the next thing was that Christine did sell her house in this. I don't think she sold her house, but she met up with somebody.
No, she sold her house. It's sold this past episode. It was sold, and she was getting ready to leave. So she had the meeting. The day that she had the meeting was the day that the house was sold. And for the life of me, I so appreciate that Janelle got up and hugged Christine, because that was god awful. But what I don't understand is how could Janelle sit there and watch this abuse? Not just to Christine, but to all of them. That's why I want to know, do he abuse them? Do he hit them? Do he push them? It just don't seem like, they don't seem like they have, it seems like that he got the claw and he manipulate them. And it just seems like they have given Kody what he wants. Like I said, whatever Kody wants, Kody gets. And they just cater to his ego. Really. And even Janelle, I'm like, Janelle, speak up. Janelle. You the boldest of them all. So I guess Janelle's thing is, I'm only going to speak up when it's about me and mine.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like. I ain't going to rock the boat because I'm not trying to piss Kody off. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm just saying.
Yes. Her daughter Mariah has came out as a lesbian. Now,
this is what I'm saying. Now, you all can say what you want to say, but this is my belief and I'm entitled to them. That homosexual thing, not that I'm judging anybody as a gay, but it did say that they were saying back in high school that they thought Kody was a little gay or feminine because he loved to dress and really the way he was. And if you look at Mary is really hard. She's kind of more like a stud if you really look at it. And I think that she hides behind that marriage. I used to feel sorry for Mary, but I don't feel sorry for Mary anymore. And I'm going to tell you why. Go ahead and say what you was going to say.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say anything, but you reminded me of something.
Go ahead.
About how you felt like Mary was an insult to women.
I'm getting ready to get into that right now. That's why. And this is the thing about Mary for me. There are so many women in this world. This show is going out who knows where. Women that are trapped. Women that would love to get out. Women, and you want to sit there with glee and be pompous and act like you're not making a difference or a statement. What you're saying to women that has fought for years for freedom, this is what makes this show entertaining and sickening all at the same time. When you think about the rights that we have to fight for to get where we are, there was no rights for women, and women would be beaten by men. The rights, and to see Mary sits there have an attitude with Christine when you know deep down inside you're seething because you didn't do it, and you all are just shocked because you didn't expect Christine to be the one to rise up and say enough. And Mary, for you, I am sorry. You are a disappointment for the fight of women. No, it is not your job to save the world, but it is your job to show love to yourself first. And it is no way you are loving yourself when you allow this man to say things like, I don't want you, never going to be with you, never going to sleep with you, you a friend but not really, you can go on to another state, live in your B&B, you will not be missed, honey. Your child is grown, you gave me a divorce, we're not married, and I don't want you. And you're going to sit there and say, I'm fighting for the cause. What cause? What church? This is where Christine is. We haven't even been to a church. Since what, they left Utah? What church, Mary? Mary, stop with your lies. You are lying to yourself. You know what, Mary? But I let you off the hook. From this day forward, I don't expect nothing from you. I don't expect anything from you. Whether you stay or whether you go, it means nothing to me, because at this point I don't even pity you. My pity is wasted on you. It really is. And you're sad. You are a sad woman, and you think you look cute. You're despicable. And you know what? But there is a love I have for you, because you want to blame it on a religion. There is no religion. Where do you go to church? Stop with the madness. There is so many lies and deceit going on, and everything is starting to fall apart. So Mary, whatever this is, why don't you just say, I can even take it if Mary said, I'm not leaving because I want that money. Because Mary seemed like the type, she'll do it for the money. Just like I thought she was going to close down the B&B. She was saying, oh, I don't want it. But why is her girlfriend there keeping the B&B? Exactly. Mary, you got some stuff with you, girl. And maybe a lot of them just want them to stay because they want to keep that paycheck. This is what this is about for me. This is what it's about. But you know what? If it was me, Kody only had to go off one moment on me in front of the camera, because I would have stood up and said, you know what? I was trying to be nice, but you cannot talk to me like this. I'm out. I would have not taken that. And they sat there like abused women. While Kody and Robyn tag team and whipped them, all of them with words. Go ahead, honey.
Yes, so Christine felt like after 27 years of being in the relationship with the Sisterwives and Kody, that it was really hard for her to come to the decision of splitting up the family, which means leaving.
Brainwash.
Yes.
And he didn't even care about the family. Only now,
and she was closest to Janelle, so it's also hard for her to leave because she feels like, how am I gonna keep a communication with the Sisterwives or like Janelle when we're not around? How do I do the family functions and stuff?
It'll be what it be, and it'll do what it do. Girl, you're out. Don't look back. Janelle needs to save her own soul, because Janelle is settling for so little as well. You know, what's so great about what Janelle doing? Making big sacrifices. For what? For a man that shows you favoritism at every turn. These women, I don't know. It's something ain't right about none of this. Nothing is right about this. And for to have a man like Kody, I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
Yes, and speaking of Christine, another reason why she said she left was that she couldn't deal with the blatant lies.
Yeah, they blatant lies. And the thing is, and you know what?
She finally saw.
She's seen for a year or two. Like she said, this has been going on a long time. It is Kody. It is the gaslighting. It is the denial. It is the hypocrisy. It is the lies. There is a place in hell. Hell, a state of mind. Hell on this earth, in this life, for that kind of rubbish. I don't know about when you die. I'm talking about in this life. How could he keep a straight face when he knows that Robyn is the love of his life and dare them say anything about, oh my God, I don't know what he would do. And the truth of the matter is, I really don't know what he see in Robyn anymore. She's got a sour face. She has a line for lips. I don't want to talk about people, but God, I mean, I don't see what he see in her. I would say because she's small, but now Christine has gotten small, and Janelle is small, and Mary is even. I don't even. If I don't talk about Mary, I'm only doing it because he doesn't acknowledge Mary.
That is very true.
He doesn't acknowledge her. And if he doesn't acknowledge her, I'm just going to stop acknowledging her because I'm going to respect Kody, because that's who they all submit themselves to, Kody. It's what Kody says, what Kody wants, Kody get. And Christine stood up and said, enough. I want love. And you know what? I don't want this love you're going to give me after you over there in the big house done flaunted. And you right, Christine, don't you look back. Don't look back at that. And if Janelle don't think enough to rise up and leave for that, but I ain't giving up on Janelle.
Yeah, Janelle got potential.
She's got potential.
Mary, there's no hope.
Don't even mention her. She doesn't. She's just what Mary is a third wheel, and Mary is what Robyn is going to use to get women. And when the women come, they're going to be younger women because they want to make babies. They want to start this over, and they want to do it the right way. But I tell you one thing, Kody has been deeply hurt. Let me tell you, his pride has been ripped. He is broken as a broken man. He is a fragile human being. He is so cocky that he can't even believe behind his back while you was laying up there with Robyn, getting all the love and getting your head all pumped up, you lost a life. I mean, you lost a wife. You lost a wife. You lost a family while you was over there feeling all on Robyn, living your life over there, taking care of her kids and the kids y'all have, that life, that imaginary life y'all have built over there, and that, because that's what it is. It's an imaginary life. And when they all gone, I know that they're gonna get them some younger women, because you know they gotta build the family back up. And you know what? You know what, Robyn? You're gonna be on the back end of it. Because before it was you, no matter what Kody said, he was all into Christine. He said he didn't want her. If he didn't want her, why he freaking out so bad she gone?
Yeah, that's very
that don't
true.
even make sense. He just thought he could treat them all like that, offering them, look, you stay here, we work together, but I ain't sleeping with you. Janelle is like, okay. Maria's like, okay, you know the catfish and you hate me for. He used that catfish girl to hate you.
Yes,
he used that. I ain't gonna talk about you because you're not even worth my spit at this moment. And this is not even that I hate her. No. She's just a non-factor to me. When you don't stand up for women and you see the injustice, and instead of you even just, I would have preferred she said nothing. You're gonna catch an attitude. Breathe through this, because Mary is not worth it. Mary, quite contrary. She's not worth this energy. I have surrendered Mary to the winds. Do you, Mary? Do you? I don't hate you or anything. I just don't with you anymore. That's how I feel. So go ahead. If they don't say anything, I'm not saying. If she doesn't say anything that makes news, she don't get spoken about. She's just a third wheel in a relationship. And I'm starting to see how he's coming down on Janelle a little bit, because didn't he say Janelle laughed? Why she laugh? Remember? When she was happy about she sold the house.
Oh.
But he didn't see anything wrong when Robyn laughed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Double standard.
Double standard. Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Kody's pride and ego, Kody said that he was shocked to learn that he was divorced from Christine. Because he was like, I didn't know Christine leaving was a divorce.
They were spiritually married. There were no papers. By law, they are not married. They could have been a common law marriage, but they were not married. You can only marry one person in this country. So the rest of whatever they believe, that's why they're little cultish groups, because cults, you go off and you do your own thing. You know, you follow your own laws, and they let you get away with it as long as there isn't any abuse. One of the things that I do like about the show, even though I think it's a lot of stuff we don't get to see or hear, because I'm starting to wonder if Kody is abusive. I can't even imagine it. Like, I can't imagine it. But the way that they are with Kody, I'm starting to wonder, is Kody abusive? My earbud hurt. Is Kody abusive? I'm starting, what do you think?
Yeah, it seems questionable to ask.
It just, has he pushed them? Has he ever said, shut up? And they just, because they knew that if they said something that they would have been slapped or pushed. I'm not saying give them a black eye. Right. I'm just saying any kind of grab them. I don't know. I don't know. I can't imagine Kody, but now seeing this side of Kody, it's got me wondering, what is Kody hiding? Is he abusive? How can you make women, grown women, quiet? That's power.
And he also
and
says,
your main wife have a lot of say, and they say nothing to her, nothing to her face, and she sits there and act like I'm for it all with them fake tears. I can't take her. I can't. She will talk. I just want them all to go and get a new family, and let's see how this thing works.
Kody also believes that Christine leaving the Sisterwives is a bad image of polygamy to the public.
What's a bad image of polygamy is a man that can't handle his 4 wives. That's bad. That's bad. You lost control. And a man that lost control of his wife and your wife left you and you didn't even see it coming, that let you know, my love, you was not even there. You was gone. You was over there in Robyn heaven. That's where you was listening. And let me say another thing about these rules for COVID. We know that's a female rule. What man is going to say wash down groceries? What?
You're right.
Change. That's not a man. That's a female move. Come on. That ain't nobody but, and the one that says, I lived it, I went by it, I did it, you got COVID. And the one that was out there living their life, Christine, didn't get it. Think about that.
Yeah, that's
even Janelle got it.
You're right. I don't know.
And what did Christine say? I was very safe. I was making sure doing it. She didn't get it at that time. I'm proud of Christine, girl. I am. To leave that, and it just seems like Kody controlled them. It's like, do he grab them? I'm not saying he gave them a black eye, punched them in the stomach or in the chest. I just want to know, do he ever grab them, or do he ever just say? Because he just seemed like he's going crazy over this. Talking about he's talking like a lunatic.
Yep, as you said earlier, Robyn and Kody did team up to go against Christine.
They always teaming up.
Yep, and they were saying that Christine was the one that was not communicating in the relationship, and that if she...
Christine accused Robyn accused Christine of what? Accusing her when she didn't even say anything about her.
That is true.
One thing about Christine, she has played this very strategically. She kept everything about herself. She stayed in character. She didn't crack. She didn't never let them see them sweat. When Kody left, she would cry, go off the camera. She always stayed stoic.
That is very
She
true.
has played this great to the point. This is why Kody is about to lose his damn mind. Why? Because he can't break her. He can't. And he's saying, I would ask her to come back. You want to beg her to come back. But you know why you won't? You know why? Because of the things you said, and you know she's gone. You know in your heart she's gone, and you're mad because you wasn't there to see her leave. And there's nothing you can do about it because she's gone. Today, when we're looking at it, we're looking at what was.
Yes.
As of today, at this very moment, it's today the 8th of November.
Yes, it is.
Wednesday, she's gone. Hallelujah. Happy. And come on, Janelle. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve a man talking to you like that. Come on, Janelle. Even your kids are rooting for you. Janelle, the way he kicked your kids out the house and Robyn kids can say, come on, Janelle. You said that you would leave him for the kids. You don't need him. You a realtor. You don't need Kody. And if you all leave, the show is gone. And if the show is gone, they ain't making no money off of it. Come on, guys. Unless they're going to go with Robyn. And right now, I'm sure Robyn is up there one of the most hated women in America.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe not hate. That's such a strong word. But strongly disliked. If I was her, I wouldn't even want to be me. I would go somewhere and change my name and color my hair and get a facelift. Okay? That's what, well, maybe not a facelift, but I would have my lips pumped up. So.
Just change your appearance.
Yeah, I would get some Botox, color my hair, and get my lips fixed. Because that scowl that you done made, I can't even do it, has been there so long, you look bitter. You look like you've been sucking on lemons. You are bitter. And why are you bitter? You walked in these people's lives. They was already teetering. You walked in their lives and you destroyed this marriage. You destroyed everything. And you know you did. You know you did, but you won't even acknowledge it. You gotta feel that.
Yes.
And you living in the big house. But go ahead.
Yep, no, that
Am
was
I over
it.
the top? Am I over the top with this? Do we have any more?
No, that was it for the
No
episode.
way.
Yep.
It's gotta be more.
No, that was it.
Did I spill the whole time?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm awestruck over the denial of all of this. I will not play in it anymore because I just think it's abuse. It is abuse. It's abusive. The way he denies, even the way he talked to his kids, he doesn't hold any responsibility for nothing. Nothing. Not even if his kids come crying to him. Not even, even when he even said, let Isabel at 17 go and have major surgery. Don't tell me you love me. Don't. Because if that's love, don't hate me. If that's love, please, I don't want to be on your hate list. And Janelle, I'm not telling you to go. I'm begging you to go. But nevertheless, Janelle, If a man gonna tell you to kick your children out at 18 years old, they not ready. Some of them just not ready. Some of them not ready until they 21 or 22. And they should be able to stay home. They're not even 23 years old. Well, maybe some of them. But those, I mean, he got some old kids. And I get that, Kody could have been there and bored and all of this. I get it. That's why there is a part of me that do like Kody. I really do. I'm just so devastated over the way that Kody is treating his former wives. And the reason why I call them former, because when you haven't slept with them, there is no marriage. There is a separation. Yeah. Why are y'all dealing with this? And why is that okay? And this is the offer that he was offering Christine. Mm-hmm. And Christine said, no, BS. I want to be loved. And Rob and Janelle, you're so pretty. You're such a pretty woman. Really, you deserve more. If that's the life that you want, sweetie, you can go out there and live on your own and be your own boss. Think about it.
Because she seems really content where she
seems content. Why? Why have a man you got to give an account to tell you about your kids? Oh, my Lord. Well, anyway, what was the last thing?
The last thing was how Kody and Robyn were saying that Christine was not communicating. Which I don't understand, because all Christine...
Say that again.
Robyn and Kody teamed up to say that Christine was not communicating throughout the relationship and communicating how she felt, and if that's how she felt, she could have came to the family, talked to the family, they could have worked it out.
Look, this woman has never been in a relationship with more than... She was the only wife. Just like she is with Kody. She done blotted all of them out, and she's the only wife. She doesn't have to worry about Mary. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to worry about Mary. So the next one is Janelle. Let's see how she's going to play this. Mm-hmm. This woman has everything. She got her children, all of them. She has her children, even by the one with another man that Mary divorced her husband, crying, signing the paper, crying.
Yes, she did. She couldn't even come to terms to even say, I will divorce you so you can adopt the kids.
No, so you can marry Robyn and adopt her kids. And this is a young woman. I can't, unless I'm going to mention Mary, because if it's relevant, but if it's not relevant, she's just a piece of meat that's just there, because that's how Kody treats her. And until she can have respect for herself, but don't come telling me that you're going to do it for the religion when you don't even practice it. You're phony. You're all a phony. And Christine is pulling the covers off of all of it. Now, Robyn, you has never been in a plural marriage. You may have grew up that way, but you certainly wasn't, because it was just you and your husband, and you came here and you got Kody. I'm telling you, this Robyn, she's a card, she's a player, and she knows how to play chess. I can't fault her for that. And I can't fault a woman that walk in and see a messed up situation and say, you know what? I'm going to grab this and take it for myself. Although it's selfish and I would never be this way, I can't fault her for that. But what I do fault, I fault Janelle, and I fault Mary for accepting it. That's what I fault. Because that's what Christine said. You're not going to keep flaunting that in my face. I'm jealous. You're not going to keep. And this, look, whenever, just think, watch this, the next episode. Whatever Robyn says, she gets no feedback from the girls. Notice that. Why? Because they know if they argue with her, Kody's going to snap. And what's a Kody? That's how I feel. That's why I'm saying men like that, they come off as abusive to me. Gotcha. But I'm just saying my opinion. I certainly I enjoy the show. It gets me riled up because it's so sad to see women in bondage in 2022.
You're right.
and I'm saying it. Can I say it like I feel it? And I'm a black woman. And I'm saying it's a travesty. I'm just saying peace is what they need. And Kody really, really need counseling. And he needs to accept the fact that it is Mary who he wants. No, not Mary. Robyn. And if he could do that, I think everything would be okay. And I think that Janelle knows that. But like, I'm cool with it. He ain't got to sleep in my bed. You know? But but Janelle, come on. Come on, girl. You too beautiful. Don't grow old like that. Don't grow old. You deserve to be loved. Well, with that being said, I hope that my commentary reached somebody. But please, leave your comments. Please subscribe to my station. I'm trying to reach 500. I haven't been on for a year yet.
No.
Coming up soon, but it's not yet. I still got a few more months to go. So I haven't been on for a year, but I definitely speak my mind, and I'm definitely giving you the input, and I thank all the commentators that lured me back into this. I thank you so much. I can't remember their names, but
I definitely know IQ was one of
and
them.
it's another one.
Yes, I don't remember their name.
I don't. She's another big one that I really love.
Without a crystal ball.
Oh, yes. I forgot to say her name the last time. And yes, I hope that you reach what she's trying to reach, 30,000, whatever she's trying to reach. Yes, I subscribed, and I hope you reach it. Now, subscribe to me so I can reach my 5, because I know that I'm still relatively new. But with that being said, I just think that that this is a platform that we can come and speak and say our feelings and voice our feelings. And I just enjoy TLC shows. I mean, they got so many, but because I'm tangled up in so many things, I can't even do the other shows. So, as I said, please thumbs us up, subscribe, and most of all, tell me what you think. Have some dialogue. Come on, because one day my goal is to be live, and we're going to talk about this. Not this, it might be something else, but nevertheless, subscribe, and subscribe. Until next week, ciao, my loves. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Ciao.